Today, for my storytelling speech, I'm going to be reliving a story about my 15U baseball team that we went to a wooden bat tournament World Series, which was a huge deal for us, and how we won it. So, to start, we drove down to Pittsburgh, which was about five to 5.5 hour drive. It was super cool, honestly. Like, it was one of our first bigger road trips, I guess you could say. I mean, our other one was Cooperstown down in New York, so obviously this one's a little bit shorter than that. But we had a car full, my dad driving, my mom in the passenger seat, my little brother just playing video games, and then me, and then all of our luggage in the back. Down in Pennsylvania, we played a lot better teams and bigger teams than what we were, like when we were 15. So when we started off down there, we played a round robin tournament, which is made up of you get a division, which we had 4 teams in our division. Well, technically 5 counting us. And we played each team. We went 4-0. So we were top in our pool. We had the best run differential and runs allowed. So, which run differential means is runs allowed versus runs scored, and we had a huge gap there, so it makes us look even better. And so when we got to seeding for playoffs, we got a first round bye because we were top of our pool. And so we went into the semis playing up against another good team, which only had 1 loss. So we were a little nervous. I mean, my dad was a coach, and I just knew this was a big game for him, and he really wanted to win this. So we played, they're called the Barracudas, and they're a really well-known team, pretty good. And we started off with some errors, which was kind of tough on us, made us look a little worse and like that we didn't deserve to have that seed. But we ended up bouncing back. So we scored a 1 run after they scored 2. The score was 2-1 in the 3rd inning. I came in to pitch. I was a little nervous because I was going up against their heart of their lineup, which was 3-4-5. But I ended up doing really good. I shut them down for the rest of the game. I pitched the rest of the 3 innings, and we ended up scoring, I believe, 3 runs in the 4th, and then we added on 1 more in the in the 6th inning, and we ended up winning 5-3, which was just unreal. We were so happy we were going to the championship. We were so excited. And then unfortunately, the weather was very bad, and it ended up raining out, so we weren't able to play the championship game. But due to us being the 1 seed, or the top of our pool, we, by tournament rules, won it all because they couldn't play any more games. So they were just here's the trophy, you guys were the best team, your record showed it, your runs allowed showed it. So they gave us the championship. It was tall, it had this huge glass, it was just very unreal of a moment. And to see my dad run over, hug me, we just knew that all of our work was finally shown, and that even though we were a small team from South Lyon, we were able to play with the big boys. And after that, since we won the tournament, we got to go on to PNC Park, which is the Pittsburgh Pirates Park, and they're an MLB team. And we got to walk the outfield, and we wore our jerseys so everyone saw who we were, and it was just one of the coolest moments. And as a kid, you always dream about going on a major league field and knowing what it's like to be a major leaguer. And it was just unreal. It was by far one of the best trips I've ever been on, and it was so much fun to hang and play ball with my teammates. It's one moment that I'll always be able to relive in my life, and I was just very proud of our team and happy to take home the trophy. And thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my story.